Hey guys! My name is Talia, also known as Orbital Swan, and welcome to today's episode of something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's going to be good. So, I apologize first off for the gaming headset. Let's just say I'm very broke and don't have money for a nice microphone. So, this is the best we got going today, so I apologize. But I hope this doesn't distract you from the real message of today. So, what is the message of today? If you are a content creator, if you draw, do art, do music, write, stop Patreon right now. Okay, if you have it, stop it, disable it, get rid of it, chuck it in the bin, because there is something so much better now, and it combines, I don't know if it's a new idea, it combines a lot of ideas, and that's why I love it. So for those who don't know me, I'm a mum, so I have 2 young kids. I'm also an artist, and so combine the two, let's just say I get no sleep ever, pretty much, and so pretty much trying to organize like more than one website frazzles my brain a lot. So let's just say this website that I'm going to be talking about today has saved my bacon, and now with its new update is officially better than Patreon. And so that's why I felt like I have to make a video about it. So I hope you guys get ready, strap yourself in, and we're going to be talking today about the website Buy Me a Coffee. So what is Buy Me a Coffee? It is essentially combining Patreon, Gumroad if you use it, if you sell digital products. Gumroad has been, I guess, the big thing I find artists. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about artists because I'm in the artist brain. Gumroad and Ko-fi or Ko-fi, the K-O-F-I. It's a tipping system essentially. And so it combines those 3 ideas into one website. And now I know what you're probably thinking, the words Buy Me a Coffee kind of doesn't sound like that, but it is. Oh, and disclaimer, this isn't sponsored at all by Buy Me a Coffee. This is purely off my own want to share this with you guys. This is literally like, almost frustrates me that people don't want to try it. I think it's because they're so loyal to Patreon and loyalty to a company and all that. That's fine. But I just want to introduce this to you guys because it can make so many of your lives easier. Or at least more streamlined. And I find in this day and age, I need that. I'm sure you probably need that. So what does it do? What can it do? So first off, you have a tipping system. So you have support with a coffee. You can change what that is. I don't drink coffee. It's funnily enough, you'd think someone who needs this, who needs energy would drink coffee. I don't. So I have Buy Me a Snack because I like to have some fruit, snack on something while I draw. So I Buy Me a Snack, you can change the icon. I think that's really cute. And you can set the price. You can set the price, how much it's going to be. I kind of feel bad asking $5. I think the default is $5. But, now that they have tiered memberships, I have a membership for $5. So I only make the coffee like $2 or something like really simple for people who don't want to commit to a monthly commitment. So there's that awesome tipping website for that. Then you can also, there's like a section called your extras, and now your extras, you can sell all this cool stuff. You can sell digital products, which I love. I was already selling digital products on Gumroad, and so now I can just chuck that on to Buy Me a Coffee. You can actually sell tickets to, if you have your own Zoom meeting, if you're teaching or doing those kind of things, you can sell those. You can do commissions. There's a set up commissions tab, which is awesome. I'm really uncreative, funnily enough. So I need a layout. I need a setup. So there's a commissions tab right there for artists. And what I love about Buy Me a Coffee is it was really made for artists in mind. Any creative content works with it, but really it's really good for artists, and which I really appreciate, because Patreon, I guess you could do anything, really anyone can use it, but this is so art focused and creative focused, which I absolutely love. So you have extras tabs, perfect. Then you have normal posts. As a creator, you can post to anyone can see it. You can also post to your supporters, so they're people who have either tipped you or are members in your membership subscription, which I think is really lovely, because that means people who just, you know, give a little tippy, you know, $2 here every now and again, actually get access to things rather than just, you know, throwing a little bit of money your way. And then obviously you have your membership posts, which you can categorize pretty much exactly like Patreon. It's, you know, very, very similar, but it has so much more extras, which is wonderful. So you have that, and then the hallelujah update. The update I've been waiting for since starting Buy Me a Coffee is they finally have tiered memberships. So originally it was a one membership thing. You could only choose, you know, one level and that was it. And, you know, that's okay, but I know I'm very, what am I saying? I'm very sensitive to the fact that people are going through a really hard time right now, and I hate asking people for money. You know, at the end of the day, you know, this is my job too, so I kind of do need money, but I don't want to be asking it from people who, you know, can't give a lot. And even if they want to give some, they now finally have tiered memberships. So this is exactly like Patreon. And you know, you can have as many tiers as you want. I think I have 4, but I'm sure you can make more than that. And you can customize it. You know, it even has it has suggestions for you that like you could choose, which I think is awesome. Again, I'm not very creative, funnily enough, so I love having things suggesting my way. And you can now direct message. So originally as well, you had to email. Like there was no option for direct messaging, which I thought was a bit of a bummer. But they've now introduced that in the new update, is you can direct message on the website, which is like, hallelujah, amazing. It is officially better than Patreon for me. I've been holding off making this video until the website did this. Now it has, and officially trumps Patreon hands down. Oh, another thing too is that people can actually subscribe to your membership for a yearly price, which is awesome. So for example, my $10 membership you can subscribe to for a year, and then that's only $100, so you save $20. Maths, yep. So how cool is that? I thought that was really interesting. Like I never even thought about that in Patreon, but it's a nice thing if people, you know, want that to really do that commitment. So there's that option, which I think is really, really clever. But so that's kind of the breakdown of Buy Me a Coffee. I will show you some kind of snippets of what my Buy Me a Coffee looks like. But another thing that I do really love is that they are really good with their customer service. And I guess you kind of have to be. They're competing with some really big, well-established, loyal customer-based companies like Patreon, Gumroad, Coffee. So you kind of have to have an edge up that way. But I had a few issues, bit of technical issues when I first started, and that is to be expected. This is still a very relatively new website. I think only like couple years, don't quote me on that. But they're only really starting to get the ball rolling now, so I'm sensitive to that, the fact that they are relatively new compared to their competitors. But you know, when I was setting up my website and I needed some help, they were really lovely. They got back to me really quick. Try with like, I'm so sorry, you know, let us help, and you know, as a customer support should be. But I just wanted to mention that I was really appreciative that they were very quick response and very easy to work with. So that's another good thing. So final breakdown. I don't want to take up too much of your time today. I don't want you to be watching this for hours and hours. Final breakdown. Awesome points about the website. You know, it combines so many already established things that you might have as a content creator. You can just have it all there for your audience. You're not trying to mix your brain with too many things. You have this awesome support system. Even their social media, they're really big into featuring people who use their company. I think that's actually the one downside to the website, is it's really hard to naturally find other people on Buy Me a Coffee. You know, there's no explore page. You have to kind of already have an audience and then give them your website for them to go follow, which isn't the biggest deal of all. But, you know, I would like to see, you know, other artists on Buy Me a Coffee naturally just through that website alone. But, you know, it's amazing. It really, and I would really love to support this idea that it can all just be in one thing. And now it is. So thank you, Buy Me a Coffee, for doing that for my frazzled, aging, sleep-needing brain. It's been such a pleasure using the website so far. And they have a lot of updates still to come out, I think. You know, they're always updating fairly regularly. But this is like this was the big update that pushed me over the edge. Was like, okay, you gotta hear it. You gotta at least try it. Just please try it. And I mean, even your members don't have to have an account with the website. They can only need their email, and then they can get rewards that way. They don't have to set up an account and feel like they're, you know, having to put the information in somewhere else. They don't. So that's another awesome thing. Whereas Patreon, you have to make a Patreon account to be able to then, you know, follow or subscribe to other patrons. So another great thing. There's just so much great stuff all around. But I want you to try it. Please just try it. If you already have the things that I've talked about, those other websites, and you would like it all in one thing, I know it's scary to move from a well-established website. I didn't have a lot of patrons. I was really slack with my Patreon, and I feel like this was a good restart for me. But my loyal patrons did follow me very easily. They were super happy to move to the new website. And I'm not saying everyone will be like that, but those who really do appreciate and love the stuff you create will move if, you know, especially the benefits you get. Oh, speaking of benefits, really quick, you can actually set member discounts for your extras. So for like your commissions, for like I sell a tutorial book, like it's a PDF tutorial book on my Buy Me a Coffee, and you know, my members get a discounted rate because, you know, you get perks, you get all those awesome things when you're a member. And I thought that's just, oh, it's so nice because I was already kind of doing that for like, I was already giving my members discounts, but the website now, or when one of its more recent updates, actually has that if you're a member, it will apply a discount for you, which is so good, so smart, so many things that are so useful. So please, just try it out. Literally, if you don't like it, delete it. That's all you have to do. But I just urge you to try it. Step out of your comfort zone. But thank you so much for watching, guys. This was an interesting experience talking to you face to face. I think this is probably the first time I've done that on my YouTube channel, so hi. You probably haven't seen me before, unless you're on my Instagram. You probably see me quite a bit. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this kind of gave you an insight into what Buy Me a Coffee is, even if it gets a few people to try it out. You know, that's wonderful. And please, if you do make an account, put it down below in the comments. I really want to follow more people on Buy Me a Coffee so I can see what other people are doing and, you know, get some inspiration. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day. Keep creating and love you guys. Bye.